as long as it's done correctly, it's not gonna get stopped. So that's powerful. You get me? I'll give you another example. Let's say we're in a war-torn country with how the world is now, right? You have your money sitting right now, or let's say you lived in Ukraine, right? You're wealthy. War hit. You don't want to stay. At the end of the day, you don't want to be in a country that's going through war because, like you just don't want to deal with it. At the end of the day, it's a very stressful situation. It's, you can't raise a family through there, and it's just, a lot of problems. So what do you want to do? You want to leave. So then, let's say you have $10 million in gold. You got to pack your gold up and then leave out the country. When you're going through war, what are they going to do? They're going to freeze all accounts. Good luck trying to take your money out. Set aside from the risk of going through hyperinflation through your country, because most war-torn countries go through hyperinflation. And then on top of hyperinflation, they go through this scare where everybody's trying to pull their money out the bank, and the bank just freezes everybody's accounts because they don't have enough money to pay everybody off. At the end of the day, a bank's Ponzi, But that's another topic. But you get what I'm trying to say? That you're stuck there in Ukraine. They want to leave the country. They could literally get on a train and just, as long as they can get out themselves, they are fine. They leave, let's say, to France, right? They are completely fine. Their wealth is untouched. Their financial security is well. They can take care of their families. The only concern now is to get citizenship wherever they're staying and to open a bank account to be able to send, let's say Bitcoin to whatever broker there is, Binance, and just cash it to their bank. And boom, they're good to go. If the merchant or whoever they're trying to, buy whatever it is they're trying to buy doesn't accept Bitcoin, that's the way they can do it. You know what I mean? And they're safe because at the end of the day, no bank can stop your transaction. No one can steal your wealth, and you're not stuck in one place. You get what I mean? Because you have that security that, oh, wow, I have a worldwide bank account. So at the end of the day, if the only way to stay safe can be touched by a third party, like a bank or you know what I mean? Like anybody trying to mess with your money, they can. So, at the end of the day, so that's another reason why I believe Bitcoin is so revolutionary. Because it changes the normal traditional way of doing things to a new way where you are protected and you're better off. Because at the end of the day, humanity's supposed to evolve. This is the evolution of digital money. Theoretically, digital money was always tied to a bank. The only way you could have real wealth that wasn't tied was buying gold or silver or gems. Even real estate, if you think about it, real estate is still tied to the country. You're still paying taxes on that property. You're paying rent to the government every month because of your taxes. God forbid you get into a problem, they're going to seize your assets. They're going to seize your real estate. God forbid they get, taken over by another country because of war. The other country taking over is going to keep your assets. There's nothing you can say because they overthrew the government. You see what I'm trying to tell you guys? There's too much risk. At the end of the day, don't get me wrong, real estate is good because it cash flows and it's a good investment, but you're still betting on a country. You're still betting for that country to do well. It's a good investment, but it's not money. It's not a hard asset like gold or now Bitcoin. So practically, guys, I want you guys to understand that at the end of the day, if you're looking to be safe, if you're looking to not get stuck to one place, just God forbid something were to happen, then you made it to the right place, guys, because I'm going to teach you guys everything, all right? Everything for free. And yeah, like I said, guys, I want you guys to start looking at it in this perspective and seeing what it is that I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, and what else could we do? At the end of the day, you got to evolve. You know what I mean? If you're not evolving, you're stuck. You know what I mean? You got to constantly keep evolving, especially anybody that does business is watching this. They understand that in the business world, you constantly evolve. And if you don't evolve, you get stuck. That's how it is. There's no excuse for being ignorant, honestly. Ignorance is something that it's a person's fault for not being able to look into things more deeply and understand and be